The story goes that when the 1920 conference in San Remo, Italy, created a mandatory Palestine in addition to other new countries. Mandatory Palestine was created to give a homeland for the Jewish people to settle. That Rav Kook went out into the streets. He went to a big gathering to celebrate this historic moment. He went dressed up in his big day Shabbos, and he was joyous, he was festive, he was full of simcha. And then he was told that there are a number of people on the right-wing element of the Jewish community that were not so thrilled with his actions, and that there's no reason to be joyous at this point. Everything is simply premature. And his response was as follows. The Gemara in Tainus tells us, Kol mis'abel al Yerushalayim zoche v'roa b'simchasa. Anyone who mourns over the destruction of Jerusalem will merit to rejoice in it in the future. They will see the joy in the future. Says Rav Kook, I don't understand. Shouldn't it say anyone who mourns about the destruction will be able to see the rebuilding of Jerusalem? So he answered his own question by saying as follows. Everyone will ultimately see the building of Yerushalayim. That's going to happen. But the people who will be besimcha, the people who will celebrate, who will be joyous, are only the ones who mourned, who understood how difficult a position we were in for so many hundreds of years. I have felt so much pain over all these years waiting for something historic to happen. This is truly a simcha. I've been mourning over Yerushalayim, therefore this is a simcha. Those who are not truly mourning cannot appreciate this as being a simcha. And that San Remo conference before the League of Nations was really the ultimate, the initial precursor to the founding of the State of Israel. But perhaps there's another message for us to think about based on that Gemara in our times. Anyone that mourns over the destruction of Yerushalayim will merit its building, perhaps will merit rejoicing in its rejoicing. Perhaps we can explain that this very much applies today in a different manner. Baruch Hashem, Yerushalayim is built up. We see it bivinyana. Yes, there's no Beis Hamikdash, and we're crying and davening every day for the rebuilding of the Beis Hamikdash. But Yerushalayim is built up. Eretz Yisrael is built up. It is beautiful. It is bustling. And the truth is, when you go on to visit now, you don't even feel that you're in a war, unless you hear a siren. But perhaps we can say, Kol mis'abel al Yerushalayim zoche v'ro b'simchasa are two events that happen almost simultaneously. Anyone who mourns over the fact that there's no Beis Hamikdash, anyone who mourns over the fact that so many of our brothers and sisters have been brutally killed over this past year and a half, anyone who mourns over the state of the friction among the Jewish people, Zoche v'roa b'simchasa, they can also see at the same time all the beauty in Eretz Yisrael. They can see all the acts of unity that take place in Eretz Yisrael. They can also witness the beauty of the regular hustle and bustle of everyday Israel. They can recognize the beauty of Achenu B'nai Yisrael who are protecting us on the front lines. If you're willing, if you're able to truly be in pain about Yerushalayim and think about it all the time, you can also then truly appreciate all of the beautiful things that happen simultaneously. And I hope today on this Yom Haatzmaut, as we celebrate the 77th birthday of the State of Israel, may we continue to have that mindset of basking in the glow of our Medina. It is a simcha, a tremendous privilege to be able to visit. Hopefully, it'll be a privilege one day for all of us to live there. But for us to continue to mourn and be pained and sorrowed over the tragedies that take place, that is what will enable us to really enjoy each and every moment that we see in Israel. That is one of those beautiful, magical, only in Israel moments. May everyone have a Chag Sameach, and may we continue to daven for Eretz Yisrael, for our hostages, and may we be blessed to live securely in our land for many, many years, ad bias goel tzedek, and with the rebuilding, Mirz Hashem, soon, of the third and final Beis HaMikdash.